Hi, I'm Laura, and welcome to Heartdriven Tarot for this month, coming September 2nd, new moon in Virgo reading. What is ahead of for us with this new moon energy? I'm going to select 5 cards to get messages from Spirit about how to make the most of this new moon energy, a new moon in Virgo energy. Virgo is an earth sign, a mutable sign. So we always get the idea of grounding. Anytime you have an earth sign, it's a grounded energy. And of course, the new moon is a time to begin things anew, new starts to something. So I'm going to select 5 cards to see what Spirit advises us to how to maximize, optimize this new moon energy. So I'm going to keep shuffling till I get the ding, and I will lower the laptop so you can just see as I lay these out. 5 cards. And of course, the new moon in Virgo precedes the fall equinox. Fall is coming in the northern hemisphere. Of course, we don't get a lot of fall colors, but the fall is one of my favorite seasons. We don't get a lot of fall colors in the Charleston area. So I will lift that back up. So we are going to look at 5 different perspectives about this new moon. So the first card is going to answer the question, what new energy should you be working with during this new moon that starts September 2nd? The 5 of Swords. Whoops, here we go. 5 of Swords reversed. I'm sorry. 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. I stand corrected. 9 of Swords reversed. All right, what's up with this card? Well, when this card, 9 of Swords, is upright, it indicates a situation in which a person is experiencing a lot of anxiety and is caused by their thoughts. They've got a lot of fears, worries, concerns. The swords represent mental energy, that air energy. It's a lot of mental focus. And we see this individual, sorry if my dog is walking around and his nails are pattering, but we see this individual in this image who appears like he or she has woken up from a nightmare and has, putting his or her head in their hands as if, experiencing a lot of anxiety, worry, angst. But given that this is reversed, I feel that Spirit is suggesting that the new energy that you are going to be working with in this new moon in Virgo is going to be a release of anxiety, of trouble, of worries and concern. It's going to start lifting. It's on its way out. So you will be able to begin things anew, that scripture says. So that's what I feel Spirit is advising, that this is a time where this new moon will allow you to release those troubles and fears and anxieties. So that's good news. Then the next card will be, what grounding practice is recommended that you begin to tap into this energy of the new moon? And we have here the King of Wands reversed, another reversal in her work. When the King of Wands is upright, and of course the wands are deal with the fire energy, passion, purpose, and he's a visionary individual. As you see him gazing out into the distance as if he's got a particular focal point, a vision for something. He's a commanding individual. He has the ultimate authority. Now, given that this is reversed and it's saying that you need to establish some type of new grounding practice, I feel that Spirit's suggesting that you need to tap into, like, be grounded by turning within and really identifying what is most important to you. What is your core vision for your life? What are you most passionate about? And as you harness and tap into that very strong, because it's that king energy, that authoritative energy, as you tap into that, that's going to give you a solid foundation. It's going to ground you. It's going to give you the foundation that you need to move forward into this new moon season. So I feel that the grounding practice that is recommended is turning within, listening to your higher wisdom, and tuning into that voice of yours, that highest voice that is like your king, your inner king, that is fueled by a tremendous passion, purpose. And that is what's going to ground you as you move forward. It's going to give you that strength. Even though the King of Wands is a fire energy, it's not the earth sign, but just establishing that in a very solid way by turning within is going to ground you and give you the power to allow you to move forward with that, with whatever is most important in your life. The next card represents the key talents and gifts that it's recommended that you tap into. And here, once again, we have another Wands card, fire, energy, passion, and purpose. And we've got the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is an interesting fellow. He's charging forth with this dynamic energy, that fire energy. Even his horse is red. He's got that the feather from his helmet that's reminiscent of flames. And so he's moving forward with just vibrant energy. And so, given that this is reversed, it's suggesting to me that this is a time to really identify maybe some core talents and gifts you have that you have not been using, and you need to bring them to the fore, that they've been buried. And so, whatever that is, again, for me, the reversals often suggest time to turn within and reflect. Think about that, what animates you. Really think deeply. And especially for those of us who are older, think back, because the Knight is the younger energy, that youthful vibe, youthful energy, youthful dynamism. Think back on what animated you maybe years ago and tap into those key talents and gifts. That's something that I've been focusing on since I completed my federal career, and hopefully will bring with this channel and the other channel that I'm starting. But do think deeply. In your younger years, what drove you? What animated your spirit that you may have put to the side for a while? And think about that as we go into this new moon season. Now, the next card represents the obstacles that may come up in this new moon. The Five of Coins, or Five of Pentacles. And this is a scene, an image of, people often associate this with poverty, with scarcity, because we see these two beggars. They have threadbare clothing. They're even they're shoeless. They're walking, trudging through the snow. They must be freezing as all get out to trudge through the snow barefoot. And so they have a consciousness of poverty, of limitation, of lack. And then we see this, what appears to be a stained glass window, a church window right behind them. So what this is suggesting to me in this new moon is that one of the obstacles that you may face is that at some level, you may still be buying into some scarcity thinking, that you can only go so far, that you're limited, or you have constraints on your time, on your finances, on your energy. But think anew. This is a new moon season. This is time to tap into that earth energy, think anew, and reassess what you really do have going for you, because we all have more than we often realize. We just don't focus on it. So I feel that the Five of Coins, or Pentacles, this obstacle card, is mirroring what you allow yourself to get bogged down in. You allow this to interfere. Your old perspective on, oh, there's only so much time, I only have so much energy, I can't do this. That's what can be a hindrance. And to try to focus on thinking anew, focusing on what you do have, the resources you have, because we all have more than we often realize or often acknowledge. So that would be a possible obstacle that may get in your way. And so let go of it is what Spirit is advising. And then finally, final message from the universe, and this seems to be in sync with the Five of Coins, but we have the Five of Cups reversed. So we've got two fives. You know, five is the number of transition, of instability, things are changing or volatile. And when this card is upright, the Five of Cups, people don't like seeing this card because we see this individual, can't tell whether it's male or female, who is hunched over, appearing to be in grief, in mourning, and they have three cups that are spilled to the left, and then three upright cups to their right. And then we've got this dark sky overshadowing them. And so the final, but given that this was reversed, the final message from the universe is suggesting to me that during this new moon season, you have the opportunity to again let go of grief. And that, so these kind of bookend this reading. Let go of the grief, of feelings of loss of something that you've experienced recently, and realize you still have two upright cups. Just let the season go and go move forward with what you do have. So in summary, this new moon is allowing season or energy of September 2nd, new moon in Virgo, is allowing you to, it's a time where you're going to be releasing your anxiety. You're going to focus on taking time to ground yourself in your strong passion or purpose. That's going to give you the foundation of what you need to move forward. Key talents and skills that you need to tap into, think back on what animated your spirit, especially when you were younger. If it's something that you've neglected, bring that back to the fore. Then the obstacles you may face, some old lingering scarcity mindset, feelings of lack and limitation in your time, money, energy. Let that go. And realize too, yes, we all have losses. We've all have spilled cups. We can't keep everything, but we always still have something remaining that we can tap into and move forward with. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And also realize that I do private readings. You can find out about that by emailing me at laura@heartdriventarot.com. Until next time, remember, illumine your mind, inspire your life with Heart-Driven Tarot.